This year's a little bit different. The first ASA lands before Vegas, and so I think there's quite a few people out here that are probably a little underprepared, myself included. So I kind of just threw stuff together for this ASA, and I'm crossing my fingers that it goes well. But honestly, we're just happy to be back out here on the range with the girls, shooting some foam and having some fun.
All right, Darren Christianberry, women's known pro. There's our leaderboard. Run through it for us.
Tanja Gellenthien at 436, Morgan Rives at a 432, Katelyn Bordwell 426, Marissa Harding, I believe her first pro shoot down, 424, and Heather Gore, I believe her first pro shoot down at a 420. So this should be a good show.
I'm definitely looking forward to it, Darren, so much that I don't want to wait anymore. We're going to bring out our archers now. Our number 5 qualifier with a score of 420 and 13 bonus rings from Grass Valley, California, shooting for Hoyt, Heather Gore. In 4th place with a score of 424 and 14 bonus rings, shooting for Hoyt from Vestal, New York, Marissa Harding. And our number 3 qualifier with a score of 426 and 16 bonus rings. From Tully, New York, shooting for Hoyt, Katelyn Bordwell. And our 2nd place qualifier with a score of 432 and 19 bonus rings. Shooting for Elite from Natchez, Mississippi, Morgan Rives. And our number 1 qualifier with a score of 436 and 19 bonus rings. From Stanton, Kentucky, shooting for Hoyt, Tanja Gellenthien.
Thank you, PJ. Everyone knows the rules. They want that on the 12. They move their orange phone in front. They're doing right now. We appreciate that.
All right, Darren, here we go.
All right, PJ, you or me?
You.
All right. Let's see. Is Tanja, are you ready yet? All right. Let's start your first 1 minute now.
All right. All right, Darren, there we go. We got our mic situation there. There is a look at Heather Gore. Came to her first ASA this weekend, makes the shoot down.
Found out she's a 3D shooter, didn't she? I like it. Heather shoots a lot of archery.
Yes.
She's active on social media.
Yep.
She's from California, so she's the safari type shooting, the orange dots, redding, things like that. But it prepped her for this, and she found out she's a 3D shooter too. I like it.
Great to see her out there, and we also saw Marissa Harding there, also her first shoot down. But let's get to the scoring. We've got our leader, Tanja Gellenthien, on the gas bowstrings mule deer at 44 yards.
Good look over Tanya's shoulder right there. She's got a 10
She takes
to start.
a 10.
446 is her new total.
Next up, we have Morgan Rives.
She's
Who
got
won several tournaments last year. Just missed Shooter of the Year in this class. She takes a 10. Yeah.
442. Yeah, Morgan has got some serious game.
Yes.
She had her cone out there shooting an upper. I'd say you're going to see her shoot a lot of uppers. There's a good look at Katelyn Bordwell from New York.
12 for Katelyn.
A 12 on that
Boom.
bedded buck. All right.
438 is her new total.
Now we're coming around to Marissa Harding. Her first pro shoot down. She did not call upper, takes a 10.
434. I can't see. Yeah, she's got a cone out, so she did shoot at the upper. And good look at Heather there. Good strong shot. Survey says
And she
12.
got it. Yeah.
Shooting skinnies, too.
I was just going to say, Darren, probably one of the only archers that we're going to see indoor shooting those small diameter arrows. We call them skinnies.
We call them skinnies.
Most of the other archers are shooting fatter arrows because you catch more lines, but Heather shoots so much outdoors in windy conditions there in California. Not surprising to see her shooting those arrows.
Probably Easton X10s or Pro Tours or Parallel Pros. Very expensive arrows, designed for outdoor shooting and shooting in the wind.
Yeah. Going to be in that 166 4mm vicinity.
Yeah. There's a good look. I like this split screen here, or picture in picture. Heather on the mule deer on the left, Tanja on the turkey on the right. See if Heather can make a streak of 12s. She's called the upper, so her arrow should be tall on the 10. She got a 10, just left, low left of the upper.
Tanja let down. They get a minute to shoot, so plenty of time. 35 seconds on the clock.
And that turkey's 32 yards away. Heather shot at the mule deer, which was 44 yards away.
Yeah.
I think they both got 10s on that shot.
All right, first up is Heather on the gas bowstrings mule deer. Takes a 10.
Had to make note because the girls did tell me to make sure I made it clear that Heather is actually the ex-sister-in-law of Paige. So
Correct.
They are travel buddies now, and it's her sister outlaw is what she calls her. So she wanted to make note of that.
A 10 for our leader, Tanja Gellenthien, on the gold-tip turkey. Coming down to Morgan Rives on the Schwacker bedded buck. There was a look at Tanja. She didn't like that shot. Morgan Rives takes a bonus ring with a 12.
Morgan, 454. 2 points difference now between her and the leader.
This is Marissa Harding on the long Stan Impala at 48 yards. Oh, did she call it?
She did call up.
She did.
Good shot, Marissa.
On the longest target out there, Darren. Oh, that was Katie Bordwell. Sorry,
That was Katie?
That was Katie. Marissa is on the HHA Ram.
So Katie went to a 450.
12? 12 for Marissa. So I got it right in.
Didn't even have to change my paperwork. That was perfect. Good shooting, ladies.
So yeah, this is known distance, Darren. So they are ranging everything. We're going to see judging later, but that is not this. There you see Marissa immediately goes to her rangefinder.
The open divisions, open means open equipment. They're judging. This is the known divisions of the women's known. We'll see the men's known pro next, and they are using those little battery boxes that tells them exactly how far away these targets are.
Yeah.
Good look at Katie. Her family owns a archery shop in Tully, New York. Very successful.
Yes, they do.
Very successful archery shop. I believe Katie, I don't know what the word is, her and her dad raise and train bird dogs.
Yes, they do. Pretty successful at it.
Yes, there's a good look at Morgan. Slide on over and see Tanja.
This is a new camera for us this year, Darren. We're getting called a rail cam right in front of the archers. Get a good look at them from this angle.
I've seen some good camera angles tonight. I like the new perspective.
You can see the crowd in the background there. Pretty good crowd here tonight. In-house.
Tanja just had a baby about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So she's had some adjustments in her archery career, but you talk about an indoor shooter, just an archer in general, Tanja's got some serious game.
For sure. That was a replay of Marissa Harding on that mule deer. And a 12, another one.
Oh, good shot.
Not scared of anything. Coming in her first shoot down.
458. Big smile.
Next up, Heather Gore. Take a 10 on the 32-yard gold tip turkey.
452 for Heather.
I don't think Tanja's shaking. Seems kind of calm about this.
What do we got? Our leader, Tanja Gellenthien.
10.
Takes a 10 on the Schwacker bitted buck.
Moves her to a 466. Bedded buck's 39 yards. That Impala that we're getting ready to score is at 48. That's 2 yards shy of half a football field.
That is the max. Morgan looks like center 10 there, yep.
Just missed it.
She's still there, just 2 points off.
464.
This is Katie Bordwell on the ram.
She did call the upper. It's in the vicinity. We'll see what happens. Good strong shot. Ooh.
Oh,
that's close.
That is close. Let's get the call, Darren, and we'll talk about what we're seeing.
I can't tell. Camera's moving just a little bit. That's super. I think she's going to get that.
Parrott's going through, and 12.
Yeah. Got it.
So, all right, so Darren doesn't have to break the line, and that line is wide. He just has to touch it.
Yeah, and that foam is pliable. It wasn't as pliable in qualification because it was so stinking cold outside. But in normal temperature, room temperature, this is pliable foam. So when that arrow penetrates the foam, it drags those lines with it, and it will pull the line. Still has to touch to get the higher value, but there is a little variance there. We get one look on camera. The judges at the target get a look at it from all angles. So sometimes you look at the screen and go, "There's no way that was in," but they're looking at all angles to try to call that arrow in. So 12 it is.
Yeah, Scott Parrott and Ken McElwee are our scorers tonight, and they don't want to go either way with that. They want, if the archer got it, they want him to get the points, but if the archer didn't get it, they don't want to give him the points.
All right, we'll start your 1 minute now.
Sometimes it's hard to make a call. I mean, it's a lot of it is
For
opinion.
Sure. Yeah.
There's no other way to have a more clear cut than to look at it, make the best decision you can make, and it is what it is.
It's football, baseball, golf, tennis, you name it. There's line calls.
Marissa is on fire.
Center punch that.
But
she has the cone out.
No, it's behind the gold tip sign. I think she'll get that.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, they're supposed to put it in front of the
those
sign
signs,
now.
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I think that's where she was aiming.
I believe you're right. I mean, to donut it like that, I figured she was aiming there.
Katie did call upper.
And we have an 8.
Oh, she went tall.
Just high.
8. Katie, 470 is what my math says. I'm guessing she did not call upper and smoked that 12. Pretty arrow. Boom.
There's a 12. Yes.
470. She's
here's a 14. Who is this? Heather Gore. Just missed it. Just
5
high.
for Heather.
That's that risk reward, Darren. You miss that one. You know, we consider the 10 to be par.
Yeah.
You go for that 14, you miss it, it's either an 8 or a 5.
Tanja called upper, and
she got it.
She got it.
Yeah.
478. I'm curious Morgan's got one like up in the neck of this Grand Ram. Here we go. We got to look at her shot. I don't know what happened.
No. There was a little. Did you see that?
A little flinch.
Little flinch. Yep. Just before she released. Her face came off the string there, just a touch.
469. Yeah, she took a little step back right there.
All right.
So Tanya's got an 8-point lead over Katelyn and Marissa, and a 9-point lead over Morgan right now. So she has opened up a pretty good margin. Yeah, there we go.
There's our look.
78 to 70.
So run through, Darren. This is the 5th arrow. What happens from here?
After the 5th arrow, anybody within 10 points of the leader will get to shoot a 6th and potentially final arrow. All ties will be broken by bonus rings. If we have a tie on score and bonus rings, we would continue to shoot. But the 6th arrow should be the final arrow unless we are tied on score and bonus rings. So anybody within 10 points of the leader will set out a different target, or they'll choose a different position to shoot an existing target. We will shoot 6 arrows. Potentially, if Tanja hits another big ring here, she may open up a bigger margin.
She's on the 35-yard HHA Ram, so
I don't advise shooting the 14, but if she hit one, she could close it out. She shot it a 12.
Yeah.
She did call upper.
That's going to be close, Darren.
Yeah, it's really close.
Oh, man.
Just in or just out, about 4
So
o'clock on that ring.
So there we're talking about when we get to her, she's shooting 23 diameter arrows, so significantly bigger than what Heather's shooting.
Morgan, I believe, was trying to 14 that and shot an 8. So she's going to be at 477. If Tanja shoots a 10, she'll knock Morgan out of that final arrow. Good look at Katie. Super focused right there on that.
So she takes a 10 on that turkey.
Puts her at 480.
Gold tip turkey. Now we got Marissa on the Schwacker.
She
I think that's a 10.
Did not call upper.
Yeah. No.
480.
Okay. She's going to stay tied with Katie Bordwell.
Heather called upper. See that cone out there in front of that stand release sign? That means she called upper.
Just over
She
it.
went over the top for an 8.
Yeah.
4, 6, 5. There's a good look at Tanja.
Yeah. Vegas champ. She's just won many tournaments in archery.
Oh my lands.
Another one. Darren.
We've seen some really close arrows. That looked like my day yesterday, but I didn't get any of them.
And there it is. Scott
12.
Parrott. 12.
490.
All right.
I'll see if I can get Scott to call a couple of my arrows at the next tournament there.
So, I mean, it's going to be just Katie and Marissa, and they're exactly 10 points behind the leader.
Yeah.
We're going to have Morgan Rives finish in 4th place. Heather Gore is going to finish in 5th place. Hey, congratulations to them, because this is a stout class of archers.
It is.
You know, as we mentioned, Heather's sister outlaw, Paige Pierce,
Yes.
she's not even in here, but she competed this weekend, one of the best archers in the world.
Yes.
So this is a competitive class.
Yeah, and Paige, I mean, we just finished indoor nationals. We did a
For
World
sure.
Cup last week. They just, traveled down here and try to
Yep.
get some good marks and get ready for the 3D game. We're going to go, a week from Monday, we're flying to Vegas for the Vegas tournament. So a lot going on right now. When you get Paige a little bit of time to get prepared and everybody else to really focus on one discipline,
Exactly.
you're going to see some familiar faces out there again and some really big scores shot. Tanja should be feeling a pretty good sense of security right now with a 10-point lead. That's an ideal position going into the 6th arrow, having a 10-point margin.
It's, nothing is for sure, Aaron, because we got to shoot the arrow.
Got to shoot them. But if you could write it on paper what your perfect scenario would be, it'd be like, okay, we're going to the 6th arrow. I'd like to have a 10-point lead. Voila. Here we are.
And we should mention, hey, this is the Hoyt Easton Pro-Am, and our 3 archers left here, all Hoyt shooters. Congratulations to them.
I went down VIP row over there. Steve Anderson, Brian Gold, Zach Kurtzall, president of Hoyt. I all gave him a nice little shoulder rub over. Said VIP row right there in front. So, this tournament brought all the big guns out.
All right, Darren, so we have our 6th arrow is called our Last Chance Archery, Last Chance Arrow. They have a 6th target, but I see our judges have chosen to just go with one of our existing targets and kind of change the angle and move the cone. They're shooting at the ram, the HHA ram, and kind of have them shooting all the way from in front of the number 1 box. So they're really shooting cat-a-corner here.
It's probably still a 30-ish some yard target.
It was 35. It's probably,
33-ish
in there.
Something, we don't know for sure, but not too tough of a shot.
Yep.
Marissa and Katelyn have nothing to lose other than one spot on the podium. A bonus ring would put some pressure on Katelyn to have to either match it or try to 14 to beat her, leapfrog her.
Marissa first shoot down. She's guaranteed a podium.
Yep.
no matter what happens.
Oh, she got it. That was priceless. Her face was like, oh my gosh.
I can't believe I did that.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
That's what we like to see.
What a great arrow.
There it is, 14.
Congratulations, Marissa. That's a great shoot off.
She did seem, she came to anchor.
That was so good.
Crowd loves the replay.
So good.
At the 14, you take second place.
So Katie really has no choice. I don't know where we were at on bonus strings. Let me see if I can do some quick math here. Katelyn had 16. Marissa had 14.
They both hit.
They both
several.
hit. So Katie is going to have to shoot a 14 to probably try to take second away from Marissa.
All right, here we go. We'll start your 1.
Anything but a 14, she's going to take third regardless.
Yeah. Just over it.
Good strong shot.
Yep. Good try, Katie. Just missed it.
Third place is not bad.
No.
So let's see.
8.
Marissa at 94. Katelyn at 88. So Tanja needs 5 points to win this tournament.
Hit the target somewhere, and you win.
She just tossed the cone out there about 2 or 3 yards in front of her.
Just fling one down and see what happens. Just for the record.
Her husband Braden is in the background here somewhere, just saying, aim center 10.
Yeah.
Mike Tyrell likes to try to goad them into things, but
she's good enough, and she knows the distance. She could probably shoot the 14 with very little chance of anything bad happening, but I bet she's going to shoot a 12 or a 10 here and call it good. Yep.
Got it.
Upper 12.
Got it.
Good shot, Tanja.
Tanja Gellenthien is our champion. And our Jennifer Brooks is going to talk to our winner here as soon as Tanja turns around. She doesn't know Jen's back there. We got to pose for pictures first, since it's an all Hoyt sweep.
Yeah.
So we got to pose that. There we go.
Hoyt Easton ASA Pro-Am. We got to get that Hoyt plug in there. That's awesome. Sweep for the ladies.
Yep. All right, now here's Jen.
Tanja, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Nice shooting.
Yeah.
So, Vegas champion, obviously. How does this compare to Vegas for you?
I mean, every win, feels just the same. And that's why we all do it, because it's just the best feeling ever.
Well, you exude these wins with such confidence. Calm, cool, and collected. And you've always been that way. I've shot with you before and always impressed. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Back to you, PJ.
All right, Darren, congratulations to Tanja Gellenthien. She is our 2025 Hoyt Easton Pro-Am champ here. Folks, don't go anywhere. We are going to be right back here at the Foley Event Center. Known Pro is up next.